Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me for Simple Sunday. It's where I come on every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to go a simple project with you. We could either be crafting together. Of course, you guys could do a totally separate project because you don't know what I do ahead of time, but just crafting along with me or just watching. So it's the end of the week. It's time to wind down, get ready for the new week, and I know I'm ready to relax and start my Monday, get back to work. And so I wanted to just go over a little bit of news for Stampin' Up. So right now they have what you call savings are in bloom, and it runs from March 1st to March 31st, where you could get 20% off on the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which is this. Really cute, right? Anyways, that's 20% off, as well as I think around 10 bundles. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be 10. So I'll be featuring some of them for the rest of this month. So that you guys could see the different bundles that are on sale, and they're 20% off as well. So it's great. If you already have one, it's great to have another one. Maybe leave one at home and maybe take that with you when you go traveling, things like that. But it's always handy to have another one, especially if you're doing classes or you have friends over. You could have multiple ones to share with people, so that people don't have to concentrate on just one machine. You could give them options, right? So, and then also I will be showing you a couple of things. I just want to point out, if you purchase $50 or more of Stampin' Up product, I will give you these make and takes. And this all comes from the All Together. I'll show you when I turn it around. Just easier. But it's all from the All Together bundle. And I love that bundle. And all the markers that come with it. It's just, I think it's beautiful, magnificent. So I'll show you some of the projects here that I've made. And I'll go ahead and give those to you for free if you order $50 or more. But anyways, let me go ahead and flip it around. Thank you everyone for coming and spending time with me. I really enjoy that. And even if you're watching the replay, I'm good with that too. Any way that you want to visit me, that is great. So I'm going to be, one of my upline, right? I won something from a creative challenge from Erica Serwin, and I got this bundle, Hello Beautiful. And I was so happy to get it because I was going to get it anyway. But so fun. I love the sentiments and some of the little designs on there. And then I got the dies. But in this project, we are going to be doing some simple projects. And simple projects because it's Simple Sunday. And this is the card that I made using that stamp set. So using this stamp set, I created this card. This is actually my favorite color. These two colors are my favorite color. This is crushed curry and Cajun Craze. Love that color. And then this is also soft succulent. So very pretty. I love this. This is my own paper that I created a design on a paper using some of the stamps that are on the stamp set. So before I go any further, if you can visit my blog on Stampin' with Anissa, or you could visit my Stampin' Up website, which is this long thing here. And, oh, You know what? This is an old host code, but it's okay. Just go ahead and use this one. So go ahead and use this one. I hope it still works. And if not, I'll put a new one. I'll actually put a new one on my Facebook page. So anyways, oh my God, today I feel discombobulated. I don't know. I hate it. I hate when I always, how should I say it? I always overschedule myself. I always feel like I could do more. And then I realize, oh my God, I can't do more. And then it stresses me out. So I don't know why I do that to myself. So I had so much to do today. Every Sunday I go grocery shopping. And so then it takes me forever to go grocery shopping because it's an adventure for me. And I take my time and I like to look and see what there is. And then I went to Target, and then, you know, you go all the places and you take forever in there. So what ends up supposed to be an hour takes me, God, 4 hours. Oh my God. That's so terrible to admit, but yes, I do that. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I do that so bad. So here's a stamp set right here. So pretty. But this is the, these are some of the cards that go with it. And I think it's actually part of a bundle. If I look here. Yeah, it is. It's the Abstract Beauty bundle. I did not get this. I wonder why I didn't. I'll have to go and check it out. But anyways, ooh, you get this whole, so with this bundle you get the hexagons, the cards in the envelopes, you get some ephemera pack, I guess that's what that's called, ephemera pack, and then you get the DSP designer series paper. So actually that paper looks good. I don't know why I didn't get that. Anyways, I might get that and show you, make another thing. And I think it actually might be 20% off. I'll have to take a look and make sure. But anyways, let's put this off to the side. So I don't want to, let's see here. Okay, so here's the card that I made. It's very, very simple, really simple. I think I'm going to start off with cutting the paper. Oopsies. Oopsies kapoopsies. I don't know why, but last week was such a week for me. And I'm hoping this week is going to be so much better just because I was really sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy right now. Isn't that terrible? I'm like, it's not even, it's only 8:12 and I'm sleepy. So here is the base. And the base is going to be, it's cut at 4 1/4, which is, yeah, 4 1/4. And that's 11, so I'm going to score it at 5 1/2, which is in the middle. Yeah, I was really, I don't know, I felt really off. It was our first week back to work, and so we're doing alternate schedules. And I don't know, I think it, I mean, I want to go back to work. I really liked it. We've been working from home. We're still now, we're like, so like last week I worked at home, at work. Now I work from home. And we're going to do that back and forth until, I don't know. So as of, I think, March 14th, we're going to not be, I mean, we're going to be able to not wear a mask at work, which I cannot wait. But, you know, it's been a challenge, right, to try to create a routine, but it's, you know, I'm having a hard time, and I think maybe that's what's making me off. I don't know. So anyways, that's our base, and then this is, if you look at the card here, it's going to be the first, I guess, accent, yeah, accent piece. Oh, no, just the cardstock. So we're going to cut the soft succulent in 5 1/4. Oopsies. So that's 5 1/4, and so it's 4. Okay. Yeah, and so and people could tell I'm usually a really happy person, or happy-go-lucky person, but like the whole week I was just off, and people noticed it. Even, but like when I said hello, they noticed it, which I don't know. I don't like being like that, but I don't know. I guess I was. Okay, so then the white cardstock, okay, basic white cardstock is going to be cut at 3 3/4. Okay, 3 3/4 and 5. So tonight, I think I'm just going to go to sleep super early so that I could feel well rested. And I started working out again, and so I will be starting with weights tomorrow. Yeah, I've, you know, you get older, and from what I understand is when you get older, you lose muscle mass. So I'm going to be working out with weights. And I love weights. I used to be, when I was younger, I was like an aerobic instructor. And yeah, and did a lot of working out in weights and stuff. So, yeah, I just need to get back to it because getting older, you really need to have that. Okay, so when I created this paper, what I did was, I'm not the kind of person that does it randomly, right? I'm like, I don't know. Some people are great at that. I had to have some kind of like repetitiveness. So I went ahead and did it like this. So did part of it off. Okay. But anyways, yes, I'm going to be working out on weights, which I'm excited. But what's weird is I worked out on weights last week and I wasn't sore, which is really bizarre because I haven't worked out on weights in like forever. So I don't know what that means. It's crazy. Okay. Ah, voila. And then this one, so what I did on the second row was I did it in between where there was space, right? So I did that again. And there's something. See those little dots there? I'm gonna fix that. And then another one right here. And I'm going off of the paper, and that's okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna go here. It's not gonna completely match that, but it's good enough. It doesn't have to be the same every single time. This is where the creativity part comes in. Okay, see how there's like little dots? That's sort of weird. I don't know where that comes from. There must be something on my stamp. And so I'm gonna have to wipe that off. I'm not, oh, it was lint. So what I could do to fix that is, do I even have Cajun Craze? Let me see what I could do. And well, I don't know if I have the marker for that. I'm just trying to look for it. I thought I had everything. I could take the marker and just sort of try to fill that in. Oh, I could also use, here's what I could use too. Oh, there's no, you can use the paintbrush, paint pens that Stampin' Up has. And to fix that, let me make sure. So I'm gonna, you just take your, there's some water in here. Do you see the water? And then you dip it in your pad and you just sort of like fill it in. See, like what I'm doing now. And just sort of, it's a way to hide it, right? So, and it'll dry up. There we go. Yeah, there was something on the stamp, which, that's not good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to clean this up. I'll put it away. These things, I love these things, are great. Okay. Put this away. Wipe it up. Cajun curry is just, look at that. It's just so messy. Okay. So now, got that fixed. I will go ahead now and do the crushed curry. So I'm going to close this up because I will put my hand in it. I know I will. I'm confident that my hand will go in an open ink pad. Just because I'm just like that. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just like, la la la. Okay. Now I'm going to take this little thing. You know, I did not know that this was actually like a flower. I thought it was something else, like a blob. That's what I was thinking. Okay, and then you just sort of fill in the spaces. So I put that there. Something over here. Like I said, it doesn't have to match like the original card. You can come close. Okay. There we go. So there's that. And let me get something to clean this up. You know, I bought a bunch of, I like to wipe some of my stuff up here with a wipey, just because it's just easy, right? Easy peasy. And let's see here, let's leave that on there. Okay, and now we are going to take this right here, basic white. Okay, and we're going to put the sentiment on there. So I'm going to take the soft succulent, open that up. Okay, and I'm going to stamp it here. Now this is a very simple card, like I had said. So if you're new to Stampin' Up, or just new to making card making, right? This is a great way to start off. This is really simple. You don't need to have the embossing machine or anything like that. You can just, this is just one stamp set. I don't even have the, didn't even use the dies. And I'm just creating a card. And you create several. So this is the simple one, but we could like, there's simple, or, and then expert, and I forgot what the different levels are, but you know, you can create different types of cards as you advance in your skill level, right? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And I'm going to cut this at an angle. Look, you don't even need any kind of special punch. See? Voila. So right here, there you go. What I did was I took this, let me wipe this up here. Oh my God, my dog. Sorry, just barking. Okay, I've taken the edges and I'm going like this to give it some, to give it some color. If you have a dauber, that's another thing that you could do. Just take your dauber and you know, take your dauber and you could, oops, I don't want to touch it, because if I touch it, I'm going to get ink on my hands and then I'm going to get it all over the place, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this, my own little, just like created designer series paper, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put it on my cardstock, this soft sage cardstock. And I will go ahead and put liquid glue. You know, when I first started doing this, I would tell, I would tell people, like, well, especially like my upline, she's very encouraging, Lisa. I would tell her, like, oh my God, I just can't create anything. And you know, the more and more you do this, I don't know if it just helps your brain, but I feel like slowly but surely I am getting more, like, I'm amazed sometimes with what I create. Sometimes I'm like, ugh, but sometimes I'm like, oh, right, like, I did that? Yeah, crazy. I don't know if you could hear, but my little doggy, Miley, is making noise. You know, I would have her come in here and show you guys little Miley, but first of all, she's a medium-sized dog, and I can't pick her up. Well, anyways, she won't let me pick her up. She's a meanie, and so, and she likes to, like, she's mischievous and super playful. She's still a puppy. No, she's not even a puppy. She's like almost 2.5. I don't know. She's just a crazy dog sometimes. And like at night, all of a sudden she starts taking her toys and squeaking it. It's like, oh my gosh. My husband takes her for 6 walks. 6 walks. My husband does 16,000 steps a day. Yes. Because of that little girl. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this here on the corner. Like so. Okay. Now, see this little bow? There is, oops. So this is in the annual catalog. And this one is the Crinkled Seam Binding Ribbon. Okay. So here is the ribbon. Right. What I did, see, it's white. But that's the thing about Stampin' Up! Is that you can color the ribbon. Yeah, this is the light one. And what I did was I took this and I took my pen, right? And I just colored it like this, right? And I kept on doing that until, and I only had to do one side because it's so thin, it did it on the other side already. Okay, see that? I don't know if you can see it, but it does it in front and back. So I did that to create that color, and so I already did it in advance. Okay, but I did this one, I did a darker color. Okay, and gonna go ahead and cut this. Oops. You know what? I need to use I have special fabric scissors. I don't know about you, but I have certain scissors for certain things, right? Just because it's just, I think I learned that from my uncle. He was a designer tailor. So this is, yep, this is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. My scissors are sharper, right? Anything that cuts fabric or whatchamacallit, not thread, but I forgot what you call it. Ribbon. Sorry. I can't even think right now. I think because I'm tired. Ah! Oh my gosh, did you see that? So I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to put my little ribbon on the glue dot. Okay. And I'm going to take it off. Whoops, didn't come off. To do it again. Let's try this again. Do that, and you know what I'm going to take? I'm going to take my little pick tool. Okay, and I'm going to... You know what? That's terrible. Okay, so I'm going to just pick it up. Put the little glue dot right there. Then I'm going to take my little bow that I made. You know, I used to not be good at making bows either. And now I'm so much better. I'm telling you, practice makes perfect. Seriously. Okay, so there's that. Great tool. This is Stampin' Up! Tool. Helps me with little tiny things. And then we have the Opal Rounds, which I think is also on the annual catalog. And I added them in each one of these little... I thought they were globs. I did not know that they were like the middle of a flower. So I'm going to just call them globs. So I'm going to take these little opal. Oops. Oops. There we go. Right in the middle. You know what? I'm going to do this. See, that's another thing. You have a flat one and you have a poker one. And then you just walk it in. Anyways, this thing is so helpful. I just stick it on the pointy end, and then I'm able to just place it. Oopsies, you know, these ones are smaller. Let me go ahead and so yeah, I put them in the middle of each one of the little flowers, or blobs, whatever you want to call it. And then one on the sentiment, right on the bottom corner. Okay. So this is a very simple card. And I thought it was, and look at, I'm done. I'm done. But there are other things that you can do, right? Like I said, it comes with the die. So if you wanted to take it up a notch, you could, you know, use these dies to create the sentiment. And I think yeah, I did. Because I was going to make like a more advanced one. So I started it by doing this. So, see, I did that one by hand with no embossing, without the cut embossing machine. And then this one I used this die right here to create, to do the sentiment. So I'll create another card, the same color, same thing like this, and show you how you up it in skill level. Okay. But, let's see here. So that was it. See, that was so quick. Really quick. But I wanted to let you know that if you purchase $50 or more, I will give you these make and takes. So here's the thing: is you should have the designer series paper. I mean, not series. You should have the stamp set. I will give you the make and takes. And I can't stamp on them, so you'll have to have the stamp set, okay? And to make these beautiful cards. But this is the all together bundle, and oops, sorry, here it is. So yeah, I can't wait to give these to you. So like I said, if you purchase $50 or more, and go ahead and use that stamp host code right there. I will go ahead and give you these make and takes for free. I'll give you 5 of them. I think that's a great deal, right? So, anyways, have a good evening. And if you're watching the replay, I really appreciate it. Please like and share my video. I'd love it if you shared and joined my community, and, you know, share with people, and maybe they want to learn something new also. But have a great evening, and see you next week. Bye.